Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thank everyone who have subscribed my channel. So the topic I am going to discuss today is the problems women face after marriage. So when a woman enter into a marital life, lot of changes take place unknown to everybody because you can't compare one woman's marital life with another woman. Because a married life of a woman in the city would be different from a married life of a woman who's living in a village. But there are some common problems which women face irrespective of the place they live at. So I would like to list out the problems and then discuss them in detail. So the problems include domestic violence, physical abuse, verbal abuse, female infanticide, and dowry harassment. So these are like the common problems that pose a threat to a woman after her marital life. So with includes to dowry harassment, still today, there are like lot of women who take their own life because of dowry harassment, or they are even killed by their in-laws because her parents are not able to give more dowry than what is expected from her in-laws. So they don't even give a second thought that they have brought a woman into their new home, and they can't just because she is not bringing enough dowry, it doesn't mean we have to kill her or trouble her or beat her at least. And when all these things are not only committed by the in-laws, but the husband also support to such decisions would make the woman feel more bad. That I came here to this new home only having belief on my husband, but he is also joining hands with his parents and troubling me. And a man wants to live on the money brought from his wife, and he also wants to beat her just because she didn't bring more. And the worst scenario is female infanticide. So the gender of the child cannot be decided only by the female. So both the male and the female have equal responsibility in deciding the gender of the child. But it's only the woman who is blamed when she bears a female child. So you are the one who brought unluck to our family by giving birth to a female child. How would we face the society? How would we be able to give dowry to the girl child when she grows up? We have to bear a lot of expenses if we also educate her. So this would be the common discussion at some of the homes where a girl child is born. But there are the other side where they don't even give a thought but kill the girl child, literally. Or sometimes, obviously, the scanning of the scanning of during the pregnancy to know the gender of the child has been prevented by law. But still, the moment they come to know immediately after the birth that a girl child has been born, they either kill the child or sometimes they just like that ask the woman that you can go and live with your parents. We don't want you and we don't also want the child. I'm going to remarry. You don't bother to come to my home anymore. That is how a woman is treated when she is given birth to a girl child, which is very much prevalent in our country, India. But more than India, there are some common states where it is more prevalent, more parts of northern India as well as in southern India, female infanticide is still very much prevalent. So when it comes to physical abuse and verbal abuse, women cannot tolerate it at all because there are like many men who consume liquor and are also addicted to other bad habits. So they would be like literally showing off their emotions or like whatever they are going through, any sort of feelings which is associated with some other person. They directly show it upon the wife. who is at home. So she will be beaten, she'll be thrashed to, even sometimes thrashed to death, or sometimes she'd be like verbally abused. So the more important thing here is that apart from the husband or the in-laws verbally abusing her, sometimes it would go to the extent where even the child who is growing up in that house would start insulting the mother, because I'm seeing my father insulting my mother for everything. So I don't think there is nothing wrong in it. So, because here the child would be seeing the father as the role model in most of the homes. So, he or she would be thinking that he is scolding my mother always. So, there is nothing wrong in scolding. I can also scold my mother. So, there is nothing wrong in it. So, that is the worst situation any woman can go through, because she'd be like troubled by not only the person who she believed got married and came to a new home, but also the child she gave birth to. That child would also be sometimes against her. So these are some common situations which a woman face in a marital life. Like, these do not prevail in every woman's life, but there are some women who become the silent sufferer in the marriage, and some would not be brave enough to tell about this to anyone, or even tell about it to her parents, or like decide to come out of the marriage and live a life, because they would be very weak, and they would be thinking that once a woman gets married, it becomes her duty to live in that life and serve her husband, bear a child, and take care of the house. That's her only duty. Because such a thought is very much prevalent among women, even still today in this modern world. So I think wherever the woman is, if she's going through a bad phase in her marriage, and she's like not very happy in that marriage, she should definitely do something. Be brave enough to move out of that marriage, or be independent enough to voice out that I am not feeling okay with this. I want to live my own life. So I would like either work, or I would like do some business. Apart from, I am not meant for taking care of only the home or taking care of the child. I can be independent enough, whether I have like studied so much, or like studied only so less, or like whether even if I'm an illiterate, I can stand on my own. So this should be the thought every woman should go through, and every woman should have that thought, that no man should even get a thought to beat a woman anymore. So, woman, brave enough and have a happy life ahead. So, don't think that if you're getting married, your life is going to come to an end, that you can't pursue your dreams anymore, or pursue a dream job, or anything which you are wishing for doesn't stop you just because you're getting married. So, you can like explain it to your husband that this is what I'm feeling and this is what I want to do in my life, and with equal adjustments from both sides, you can have a happy marital life. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.